Hi Internet, welcome to Stop and Think, the puzzle channel, where today we'll be looking at the Los Angeles Times Sunday crossword for November 3rd. I did work on the New York Times puzzle today. I had some technical difficulties and then I ended up with an error that I couldn't find even after I finished the puzzle. I had to rewatch the video in order to find it. So not the best video, and the puzzle itself was interesting, but nothing spectacular. So let's try the Los Angeles Times puzzle today and see what we've got. The title is Cold Shoulders. The constructor is Emma Oxford and the editor is Patty Verrill. And I'm your host, John Appleseed. Let's get into the puzzle. We have some 3 or 4 and 1, I guess, yeah. So various numbers of circles in a row here in the grid. Cold Shoulders is the title, which will be a hint to the theme, and we'll have to figure that out as we go. Okay, 1 across. Reveal, don't know. 1 down, computer connection letters, maybe a LAN, L-A-N, connected computers form a local area network. 2 down, formerly known as. That could be Nay, N-E-E, for a woman's maiden name. 3 down, old tape player, a VCR, a video cassette recorder. Might play an old videotape. 4 down, hammer or anvil. In addition to being things you might find in a blacksmith shop, those are ear bones might fit. They are bones in your ear, hammer, anvil, and stirrup. 5 down, pastoral poem. An idyll, I think, is a poem with a pastoral setting, a shepherd-like setting. 6 down, drink like a cat, to lap up, maybe. Reveal. 19 across, angel singer John. Can't think of that song. Is it Cicada, like that? That may be incorrect, but it gives us something to work with. 23 across, summertime activity that may precede pie making. Berry picking, maybe. You pick berries and then bake them into a pie. So computer connection letters is USB. Okay, not what I was thinking of. Formerly known as Nay, the French word for born with a feminine ending. Hammer or anvil, let's try ear, bone. And unveil for reveal. And then 6 down could be lap up, to drink like a cat. Okay, does that fit with 26 across? Expressionless. Blunt isn't quite expressionless, is it? Don't know. 7 across, antagonist, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Moose and Squirrel. It was Boris and Natasha, Boris Badenov and Natasha. So let's try Boris there as one of the bad guys in that cartoon. I used to watch that a lot. I really enjoyed that show. 7 down, slangy term of agreement. Back at you, maybe, something like that. 8 down, Mork's home, Nanu Nanu. He was Mork from Ork. That old sitcom with Robin Williams. King of France, the French word for king is roi, so let's try that. 10 down, belly button type, could be an innie. You can have innies or outies for belly button types. And 11 down, catcher's gesture to a pitcher would be the sign, indicating what pitch he should throw. 20 across, C56 down. We'll come back to that. Those all seem to fit. Don't know that. Don't know that. What's 33 across? Letters with a green check mark at the airport. Oh, is that what's the pre-check? I don't think that fits. Okay, we'll come back to that as well. All right, 12 across, check-in point. Don't know. 12 down, broad ties. Cravats, maybe. 13 down, bi-directional. Don't know. 14 down, 1 acting out. An emoter or something like that. What's 15 across? 43,560 square feet. Could that be an acre? Vlogger's revenue source, maybe ads for 15 down, 16 down, not far from, near to, or close to. Wow, close to you. Wow, close to you. So let's try acre for that amount of square feet. Reubens are sandwiches made with corned beef with coleslaw and Swiss cheese and Thousand Island dressing. I like those a lot, but they're not very good for you. Not far from, close to. And 18 down, Pemberley and Mansfield Park. Are they estates? Cons for 21 across could be swindles. So let's try estates. Those just sound like names of British estates. Are they from... Mansfield Park was a book, wasn't it? Maybe they're from Jane Austen or one of the Brontes, something like that. 25 across emerges. Something out, yeah. Comes out, maybe. 42 across, Eclectic Online Digest. Utney Reader is a magazine I've heard of. Let's try that. And 37 down, read but never post. If you lurk on the comment section of a post, maybe that's what that is. Spider-Man blank the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse, probably. Okay, can we get these? 22 down, brand for indoor sports, maybe Nerf. The soft foam balls would be appropriate for indoors. One acting out. Bi-directional, two-way maybe. I like that. Let's try comes out for emerges. Raining for 27 across, in power, I think. A mimer mimes things and acts them out. An ATM, you can insert a check, deposit a check into an ATM, so it would be a check in point. One acting, so not mimes, it's a mimer. Fictional Space Force satirized in John Scalzi's Red Shirts. 36 across. So Starfleet is the fictional Space Force from the Star Trek universe. Red Shirts were the guys who, the characters who always died. So kind of being a red shirt was, when a red shirt went along on the mission, you know he was going to get killed probably. So let's try ascots for broad ties. Those are those kind of scarf-like ties, I guess. That fits. 28 down, hurdle for college-bound sophomores. The pre-SATs, I guess you take those as a sophomore. 41 across, piece of cake is easy. 41 down, Thames Estuary County, maybe Essex, just a county in England that I know. Casper for one is a friendly ghost. Casper, the friendly ghost, friendliest ghost you know. Oh yes, the Los Angeles Times has the arrow keys do something a little bit different than they do with the New York Times. So typically I'll have to do a lot of backspacing and moving around. I think friendly ghost works there. What do we have going on with the circles? We have B-E-R-G, berg, iceberg, S-L-E-E-T, sleet. Could be a kind of ice. Frost is a form of ice. Maybe these are all ice related. And what was the title is Cold Shoulders. So berg, sleet, frost, maybe ice and snow related words. 30 down, the A of NATO is the, alpha in the NATO phonetic alphabet. A is alpha. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, etc. 31 down, Charlotte's Web girl. I don't know. 32 down, beach bummer. Rain might be a bummer at the beach and ruin your beach day. Coily hairstyle could be an afro. Fern. Was she the girl? Tilts, probably leans, 438 across. So let's try Fern. That rings a bell. And Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yes, that works where the University of Michigan is. They have a strong Arabic program. I took some Arabic courses, and that's where our textbooks came from. So I remember many of the dialogues featured, أنا أدرس اللغة العربية في أن أربور. I study in Ann Arbor. Major mess up is a snafu. Situation normal, all fouled up is the polite way to parse that acronym. So, yeah, I like back at ya. See 56 down. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at this. 56 down is with 20 across the San Francisco treat. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. That was their little jingle. I wonder if they still use it. Can you still buy Rice-A-Roni? It was a rice and orzo pasta prepackaged meal that I enjoyed. I wonder if they still make it. So let's try back at ya. Blank is expressionless. So this is an A. Is it lap at? If you lap at water, you're drinking like a cat. Letters. So yeah, TSA pre, and then there would be a green check mark afterward to indicate the TSA pre-check line that you would go to. All right, 24 down. Shoe pads are insoles. 40 across, Missouri River native, probably Oto, which is a frequent crossword answer. 1990s fad item, Pog. What were those? Those were those little, like, tokens or coasters or something that you would collect. They're kind of like trading cards, but different. 35 down, do a cobbler's job. So to fix a shoe, maybe re-heel. To put on a new heel on a shoe could be a cobbler's job. All right, 44 down, release as new music, drop. The new track is going to drop this week. Vicinity area, that works. 53 across, corporate money managers or chief financial officers, CFOs. Let's get these acrosses. 50 across, Fermi paradox, subjects. What is the Fermi paradox? Fermi was a mathematician. Didn't he have, no, that's Fermat, I'm thinking of that. Enrico Fermi is, maybe he was a physicist. 54 across, word said when pointing to a map, here we are, or here's where you need to go. So Spanish other is otro or otra, depending if it's masculine or feminine. Let's try Essex for the Thames Estuary County. 62 across, span, needed for a system to return to equilibrium. I don't know what that is. 54 down, pile, a heap of something, could be a pile of it. Relaxation, relax, I like relax, might fit there, fit that sense. What's 51 across? No probs. A-okay, something like that. 55 across, impetuous, hasty. 51 down, Saul Rubinek's Warehouse 13 role. Was that a science fiction show? 52 down, set as a table. Laid, you can lay a table. The table is laid and ready for dining. All okay, could be no probs. 46 down, another thing, also. And 47 down, ESPN anchor Linda. I don't know that. Fast. Could be impetuous. 67 across, free of, could be rid of. All right, don't know those. 56 across, grenadine. Is that red? It could be a shade of red. 57 down, actress Thompson. Tessa does not fit. Emma Thompson, yeah, she would fit. And 58 down, believe. Deem, maybe. I deem it so. I believe it to be so. High point is Acme. 68 across, so I think deem fits. Red, I think that is grenadine could be a shade of red. What is 75 across? Whale. Don't know. Rime, R-I-M-E, is a kind of frost, like a frozen dew kind of thing. Relaxation time. Span needed for a system to return for equilibrium. I guess I haven't heard that phrase before, but in that context. But yeah, relaxation time is the time that I would need to return to equilibrium. Maybe someday I'll get some. Impetuous, fast, or corn, or coin, or Cohen. I don't know. Staple in the Pacific Islands for 64 down could be taro. Taro root is a staple of the diet in those islands. Scream for whale. Okay, that works. 75 across. 75 down. Kings. Address. Maybe you would address a king as sire. And 76 down. Clumps of earth are dirt clods, I think. Ventimiglia of the Gilmore Girls. Milo, maybe? That looks like a name that might go with Ventimiglia. One on a quest would be a hero. I know from Joseph Campbell. Okay, so what is 51 down? Artie, is that his character's name? Rash could be impetuous, and Cone could be a last name. Okay, so let's try Artie. Just a guess. I think I've seen that show, if it's the one I'm thinking of, but it may not be. 59 across, revolt, to rise up in revolt, yes. You are too funny. Rolling on the floor laughing, maybe. Both of those things might appear in text messages and mean the same thing. 60 down, not doing much, idle. Maybe in your relaxation time. 61 down, flue dust is soot, I think, from a fireplace flue. 53 down, Michael of Sacramento. Michael Cera is an actor I've heard of. I don't know their show Sacramento. Scent is odor, yes. Let is permit. So 69 across, nickname for a hotel in the middle of Lake Pichola. Where is Lake Pichola? But if it's in the middle, maybe it's floating. And we have circled letters here are F-L-O-E. Flow is an ice flow, which was an answer in today's New York Times puzzle that I eventually got, but was tough to figure out. 70 down, little rip, don't know. 71 down, all in a day's work, don't know. 66 down, penny blank, penny ante. You're a penny ante operator. Battery size for 66 across is probably AAA. And killer party for 62 down could be a ranger, I think. So this is a floating palace, might be the nickname for a hotel in the middle of a lake. Let's try that. 70 down, little rip, maybe a tear. Kitchen extension, you could extend the word kitchen by putting E-T-T-E on the end to make it kitchenette. All in a day's work. 81 across, like $2 bills compared to most bills. There are $2 bills, but they are much rarer. What is this? It doesn't seem to fit. I try, yeah, I try. It's all in a day's work. Nice job. Well, I try. Like that. Okay. 72 down, that's disappointing. Don't know. 73 down, R&B singer Bridges. Don't know. Domiciles could be abodes. And rainbows are arc-shaped. They are arcs. Woven silk projects by spiders could be webs. G maybe. 82 across. I'm a cow. Moo. Okay. Aw, man. I'm all out of cash. Okay, let's try Leon Bridges, I guess. A charming rogue. Don't know. 87 across, wages could be your salary. 87 down, sushi kin, sashimi is another thing along that line. 88 down, changed, altered. And 89 down, sheltered place. Pub offerings is ales. Tabula rasa means blank slate in Latin. Is this a lee cove or something like that? Bros, is that he's just generic word for a male person? Biometric security measure, an iris scan maybe. 117 across, government health program, Medicare or Medicaid. Medicare, I guess. Inkling, I have no inkling, I have no idea. So the lee side of something is the side that's away from the wind, so maybe that is a sheltered place of an island, the lee side. He's, I guess, that doesn't quite click, but I think it works. Take it slow, steady as she goes, steady. Maybe steady now, and then the circle letters would form the word snow. Steady now. Yeah, okay. 99 down, 34 down, which is a pog. Oh, yeah, they were discs, I guess, is what the answer is. But what were they exactly? Were they kind of like coins? I don't really remember. 100 down, some workout spots could be YMCA. Fun to stay at the YMCA. All right, that works. Places you might work out. Okay, 94 down, sort of, in a way, or don't know. 95 down, normal people, author, Sally. Don't know that. 90 down, hems and haws, I think. 94 across, country where Farsi is spoken, that's Iran. Sort of. One who asks too much for 105 across. An imposer. I don't want to impose. I don't want to ask too much. Sort of, in part, yes. Okay, I understand that. In part, sort of. Sow's spot. Sow, a female pig, would live in a sty. And Rooney sounds like a last name for an author. Don't know that word. Normal people. Okay. Can we finish the puzzle? I think so. Charming rogue, a handsome devil. And that would be Hale for the circled letters. There we go. 91 down. Physics department. The science department, maybe. Thrown together bits of commentary. I think those are hot takes, like immediate reactions. 80 down, personal accounts, memoirs. Prefix with plasm, ectoplasm, like from a word I know from Ghostbusters. If nothing changes as it is. Abodes, science is the department where you might find the physics department, I guess. Helvetica alternative, so that is a font. Is it an A? I think it's A if it's a font, and E if it's a mermaid, Arial. 106 down, falls back. It could be ebbs. Turn only lane symbol is an arrow. 112 down, Regency for Bridgerton. That is the era in which it is set, I think. 113, any luck, I think fits there. So break starts a conversation, or what the answer to each starred clue does to its circled letters. Okay, yeah. So these are all ice related. The answer is breaking the ice. And breaks the ice could be starts a conversation. Yeah. Carried is born. brings around, sways, to sway somebody with an argument, and I think ebbs falls back. Like the tide at its ebb, I'm at peace in the web of your arms. 84 down, Better Call Saul rating. I think there was a lot of violence in that show, so maybe TBMA might be the rating. Add blank, improvises, ad libs. 86 down, thunder sound, a thunder clap. So TLC is a music group I've heard of, Waterfalls. I guess that was one of their songs. Brazilian dance is samba. Someone to hold me tight, that would be very nice. Someone to love me right, that would be very nice. That is a samba. 103 across, sign of shock could be a gasp. Airy hatchlings are baby eagles or eaglets. All right, I think we're going to finish it off. Indian lute, a sitar, maybe a stringed instrument. Wistful sigh, ah, me. Yes, because Amtrak operates the Acela, the Northeast Corridor, the high-speed train. Ah, me. 401 kin is an IRA, an individual retirement account. Ripken of baseball, Cal Ripken, the Iron Man, and eke out a victory. Used bookstore transaction is a resale. And all of our themed clues are breaking the ice. So I think we've completed the puzzle, and E finishes it off. There we go. 25 minutes and 53 seconds for a Sunday puzzle, which I think is in line with my normal time for the New York Times. Maybe is my head interfering with this? I don't know why I can't close that. There we go. We just click over here. All right. Yeah, TSA. I was like, that doesn't look like a word. But that was TSA pre-check. So, yeah, berg, frost, sleet, rime, flow, an ice flow, hail, and snow, all various forms of frozen water, so ice, and there we go. That works. And then breaking the ice, the answers are breaking into them. So I like that puzzle. And I've commented before, I really enjoy the layout that the Los Angeles Times uses for their crossword puzzles, because they make these clues at the top of the grid in a slightly larger font. They put them in bold type. And I think the yellow just stands out a little bit better than the blue does that the New York Times and the Washington Post use. So I always like to feature a Los Angeles Times puzzle from time to time for that reason alone, and also because they are usually very good quality puzzles, as this one was. So I enjoyed this, the constructor Emma Oxford, not a name I'm familiar with, but I'll kind of put that as a mental note of a good constructor. And Patty Verrill always edits the puzzles. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.